Hello, and welcome to English for Daily Life. I'm your host, Ali. This is the podcast where we learn English words and ideas to help us in our everyday lives. Today, we have a very special topic. We are going to talk about habits, good habits, bad habits, and how to build better habits to improve our lives. And to help us with this topic, we have a wonderful guest. Please welcome Mona. Hi, Mona. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Ollie. It's great to be here. I'm excited to talk about this.
Wonderful. So let's start with a very simple question. For our listeners who are learning English, what is a habit?
That's a great place to start. A habit is a small action you do every day or very often. It's something you do automatically without thinking.
Without thinking. Can you give us an example?
Of course, brushing your teeth in the morning. Most people do it without thinking, now I must brush my teeth. They just do it. That is a habit.
Right. Or checking your phone when you wake up. That is also a habit for many people.
Exactly. And that shows there are good habits like brushing your teeth and bad habits like checking your phone for too long.
That makes sense. So why is it so important to build good habits?
Well, good habits help us become the person we want to be. If you want to be healthy, you build a habit of exercising. If you want to learn English, you build a habit of studying a little every day.
So habits are like small steps that lead to a big goal.
Yes, exactly. Small steps every day. That is the secret.
But Mona, many of our listeners probably think, I want to build good habits, but it's so hard. Why is it so difficult?
It is hard. Our brains like to do what is easy and comfortable. Starting something new is not easy. It takes energy.
Right. What are some common problems people have when they try to start a new habit? I hear, I don't have time a lot.
Yes, I don't have time is very common. People think they need 1 hour to go to the gym or 1 hour to study, but that's not true.
Oh, so what is the solution?
The solution is to start small, very, very small. If you want to exercise, just do it for 5 minutes. Everyone has 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That sounds possible. What's another common problem?
Another one is I don't have motivation. People wait to feel excited or ready to start.
Yeah, I understand that feeling. Some days you just don't want to do it.
Right, but motivation is not reliable. It comes and goes. We cannot wait for motivation. We need a system, a routine. We need to do it even when we don't feel like it.
So you're saying don't wait to feel good. Just start.
Yes, action comes first and then motivation follows. When you finish your 5 minutes of exercise, you feel good. That feeling is your new motivation for tomorrow.
I love that. Action first, motivation second. Okay, let's talk about some real practical tools. What are your best tips for building a new habit?
Okay, my first tip, as we said, is to start small. I call it the 2-minute rule.
The 2-minute rule. What is that?
When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. So read more becomes read one page. Study English becomes learn one new word.
Read one page. That sounds so easy. It's not scary.
Exactly. The goal is to make it so easy that you can't say no. Anyone can read one page. And once you start, maybe you'll read 2 pages or 3. The hardest part is starting.
That's a fantastic tip. Start with 2 minutes. What is your second tip?
My second tip is make it obvious.
Make it obvious. What does that mean?
It means you should put things in your way to remind you of your new habit. If you want to drink more water, put a bottle of water on your desk. You will see it and you will remember to drink.
So you use your environment, the things around you, to help you.
Yes. If you want to read a book before bed, don't leave it on the shelf. Put the book on your pillow. You have to move it to go to sleep so you will remember to read.
That's very clever. Put it on the pillow. I'll have to try that. So we have start small and make it obvious. Is there a third tip?
Yes. Tip number 3 is make it easy. We are more likely to do things that are easy.
How is that different from starting small?
It's related. Making it easy means you reduce the number of steps to do your habit. For example, if you want to go for a run in the morning, prepare your running clothes the night before. When you wake up, everything is ready. You just put on your clothes and go. There are fewer steps, so it's easier to do.
Right. Less friction, less difficulty. You're removing the excuses before they even happen.
You got it. You can also do this for bad habits. If you want to watch less TV, take the batteries out of the remote control. It makes it harder to watch TV.
That's a good one. Okay, these are really powerful. Let's do a quick review. Tip 1, start small, like 2 minutes. Tip 2, make it obvious, use your environment. Tip 3, make it easy, prepare things before. What is the last tip?
My last tip is about mindset. It is be patient and track your progress.
Patience is so important.
It is. A new habit takes time. It will not be perfect on day one. Some days will be hard. That is okay. The important thing is to not give up.
And how does tracking help with that?
Tracking your habit helps you see how far you have come. Get a calendar. Every day you do your habit, put a big X on that day. Soon you will have a chain of X's. You will not want to break the chain. It's very motivating to see all the days you were successful.
Don't break the chain. I like that. It creates momentum. What if you miss a day?
That's a very important question. It's okay to miss one day. Life happens. But try to never miss 2 days in a row.
Never miss twice. That's a great rule. Because one missed day is an accident, but 2 missed days is the start of a new bad habit.
Exactly. Get back on track the next day. Be kind to yourself, but also be consistent.
These tips are fantastic, Mona. They feel very foundational. Are there any more advanced techniques for people who have mastered these basics?
Absolutely. Once you're consistent with the basics, you can use a technique called habit stacking. It's a way to build a new habit by linking it to a current habit.
Mona, this has been incredibly helpful. The tips are so simple and easy to understand. Start small, make it obvious, make it easy, and be patient while tracking your progress.
I'm so glad. The most important thing is to start. Just pick one small thing you want to change.
Do you have one last piece of advice for our listeners about changing their mindset?
Yes. Believe that you can change. Don't say, I'm a lazy person. Instead, say, I'm the type of person who works out every day, even if you only do it for 2 minutes. Your words and beliefs are very powerful.
Focus on the identity you want to have. That is a wonderful final thought. Mona, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us today.
Thank you for having me, Allie. It was a pleasure.
And to all our listeners, thank you for tuning in to English for Daily Life. I hope you feel inspired. Choose one small habit and start today. Just 2 minutes. You can do it. Until next time, goodbye.